bit more cautious, giving up ropes, and now rotating back on over to A. Doesn't know he's actually getting it wrong. Sentinels getting ready for a mid push.
Yeah, it looks like the noise that they drew over at A might have worked at least momentarily. Now we're starting to see him rotate back as the calls come out that the play is mid. Subroza drawing first blood here and tries getting another one through the smoke and does as ShahZaM falls. hazed able to pick one up as well, and MOUSESPAZ just running shop on Sentinels here in this opening pistol round.
Yeah, Subroza getting the early incendiary kill and now pushing to finish. Garage doesn't even matter. Cutler's there, takes care of business. Cypher on site. But quick slows there by hazed to slow down the push. So we'll keep an eye on how things go. I'm not big on predictions until it's pre-match predictions. It's Wardell now cleaning things up. Subroza. This game was over. This round was over before it started. Holy moly!
As far as where they want to go. Last time it was a very clear push towards A. This time they're just waiting. The spike isn't even being carried by anyone right now. Sick with a sick tap onto hazed there to open things off, and Sentinels at least now has the numbers advantage.
Yeah, hazed using a lot of his utility early there in mid, and immediately Sentinel's like, yeah, we got the pick towards B. Let's rotate towards A. Playing the mind games, being decisive here, ShahZaM. No op in his hands, has the Vandal, going up against an op all the way and back. Screens, Drone tries to get aggressive, gets taken down. So Wardell, from distance, trying to slow down the push, won't be able to. Sight now being held by Sentinels.
I love that Guardian that he was rocking there, not able to pick anything up. But you see, the Hellfire is going to come out as the Orbital Strike drops onto the site. And Zombs able to stay alive, at least for now. The spike does manage to go down, just narrowly. And this is a tough site retake if you're MOUSESPAZ.
Sentinels taking their time here. Elbow under control. It is a 2v4 situation. Breach only at 1 HP, no heal available. Subroza able to get a knock onto the wall from Sinatraa and then answer back with ShahZaM. All of a sudden, a 2v2 operation here. Subroza with another one. 3 in a row, going for the defuse. Over an elbow, though. Coming around the corner. Pros don't fake. Subroza letting everyone know he's a pro. And in the 2v4, MOUSESPAZ comes up huge. Over and just like, hey, let's get this round over. Let's get guns back in our hands. They're looking for picks. They're looking to at least try to put a dent in MOUSESPAZ's economy in this one. And more hazed again. Perfect slow, perfect time. Lands the shots onto Sick. And MOUSESPAZ in comfort and control here. 5v4.
Now we see the spike start to make a move as Subroza gets cleaned up. No late round heroics this time for him as hazed and the rest of... Oh, Sinatraa. Sinatra's going to get walled off. Looked like he had a player in his crosshair looking to hunt him down, but unable to do so. As he's going to get walled off, the spike is going to rotate back over to B, as that's going to be the call. hazed and Cutler. Cutler, thank you. Reading backwards, not Culture, Cutler, able to get 2 of his own, and Sentinels in trouble here.
Yeah, good pick there early by Sentinels. Be a monochrome piece
We've
of
seen both approaches out of them here on this map. We've seen them rush towards the side as ShahZaM goes down, and then we've seen them be a little bit more cautious about how they want to play it out. Neither of them having much success as Drone gets cleaned up by Sinatraa. Sinatraa just doing the dirty to him there. He's going to get healed up, and for now the numbers are even, but the spike still not really making much of a move.
Yeah, a little bit of disrespect there by Drone, stepping all the way up and challenging Sinatraa. Was able to get one, but Sinatraa bouncing back, and kind of lucky there that he got legged by the op shot from Wardell. But Wardell will back on up, as well as the rest of Sentinels rotate on through, pick up the spike here and mark it. Looks like the focus will shift on over to B, where Cutler is waiting. He's been here the whole round. Dephh and Cutler have been going back and forth. Hazed as well, gives up his spot over at Heaven. He does have support. They will rotate, throw a slow here. Wall goes up, but Sinatraa gets finished off by the rotating Subroza.
Yeah, and there's no Heaven control, unfortunately, here if you're Sentinels, which is always going to make this difficult. Cutler gets one, and Dephh trades it out. Zooms with another one of his own. That Orbital Strike comes down, and again rains fire onto Zombs as he gets cleaned up at the hands of Subroza. Wardell trying to do a little something here. It's a 2v1. The clock is ticking, and MOUSESPAZ in firm control.
Yeah, the wall getting chunked pretty low here. Dephh trying to take the 1v1 peek in the corner, but Subroza, as he's done the whole match long, has the answer. Actually doesn't know. It's a full rotate on over to A. They're going to hard push and challenge Wardell's operator in just a little bit. Dephh going to clear up top. And Wardell, you know, he's like, yeah, come on by. Dephh gets knocked on out. Cutler also picking up into the fun. Sinatraa gets taken down here. Sick on the top of the ramp. Looking to continue to push. He has the spike. Smoke's going down, so buying a little bit more time, a little bit more space for Sentinels to work with. But in a 3v5, not looking great for the Sentinel boys.
No, and as outnumbered as you are, you've got to find a way to win the round. You're already down 5-0. Six able to get one. That's certainly going to help, but Subroza puts the stop on it with the three-piece of his own. Six, ShahZaM, and Zooms falling like flies.
Mid. Play through mid and find an opening, but even then, Sentinels have struggled trying to do that. They do have 4 ultimates here. Rolling Thunder available, and here it comes. Concussion does knock both members holding Heaven. As Subroza forces it back on off, he does not have any fall damage, so that's nice. And now Sentinels hesitate. They take control of Heaven, so they want to make sure they clear everything out. What's the next move?
Yeah, but they waited. The time to go was when that hit, and now they are starting to make a move, but Wardell is able to get another one. Now it's a 2v2. The hesitation might prove to be their downfall here.
Ooh, Wardell had the angle, not quite able to land the shot, and Sentinels finally get a plant down. First one since, I think, round number 2, when we saw the big wraparound by Wardell, and the boys and Sentinels finally get themselves. So opening frag, drone, stopping the push there by Dephh, but Sinatraa gets the opening pick here on the Cutler. That's the first time Cutler's had some action early on and wasn't quite ready for it. Sinatraa going to look to force through B, but he's alone. Will he be able to get the pick here? No, and that's the first time we've seen Subroza flub his shots. Wardell, though, ready to go and puts down the former Overwatch MVP. 3 versus 2 Sentinels now with the spike holding mid.
Now, MOUSESPAZ increasing their numbers advantage here with an ult. Orbital Strike's going to drop harmlessly onto Heaven as no one was there. Zooms with the spike. It looks like they're going to rotate back over to A. MOUSESPAZ very evenly spread out right now, so they can quickly adjust. The op shot narrowly missing by Wardell. He's going to be forced to back off. And it looks like that's going to give them, at least for the time being, a little bit of license to get in. But Wardell in the 1v1. It doesn't matter. He doesn't need it because Drone and Subroza do the work for him.
Taking some shots down mid, letting him know, hey, we're not giving this one up for free. Cutler is rotated back on over. Multiple members mid now. And Sentinels still looking for that opening pick to decide where they want to go.
Oh boy, it's a heavy 5-stack through mid. And they're waiting cautiously, but now they're starting to move as a group, and there's only one member, Subroza, and at least that was enough for one. Zoom's able to trade it back out, and it looks like the play is going to be on to B. There are 2 members of MOUSESPAZ that are waiting. Hazed able to get one. Hazed able to get another.
Hazed able to pick up one. Cutler just coming on through, and the old men of shooters showing the youngsters what's. And Dephh actually has a little bit of an opening. The sky smoke's giving him space to work on through. Nice arrow by Sinatraa. Subroza gives away his information, and Dephh gets the headshot. Control of A in the hands of Sentinels.
Yeah, we haven't been able to say that very much. 2 members of MOUSESPAZ are going to be coming all the way down from B, though. It's going to take some time before they arrive. For now, it looks like it's going to be a concerted push. Hazed able to get one.
Oh. He sees his teammates trying to clear things up. Early Hunter's Fury by Sinatraa goes awry. No one's able to find anything there. Sick does find the headshot onto Drone. Hazed answers back. Cutler clearing through elbow. Finds Dephh. Only one remaining. It's onside. It's Zombs trying to do the hero play that we saw earlier. Gets shot through the boxes. Cutler walking on up. He has no idea he's there. Zombs going for the hero play. Oh, they're right in front of each other. And Zombs with the big clutch there on A. Getting a little bit of payback from the last time.
Go ahead and do it again. As it looks like, they have Sewer as a bailout, but they might want to make a play towards A. But when you've got Wardell watching that, you've got to think twice.
What a shot there by Wardell. Just changing it up, changing the angle up. Lynch was quite ready for that. Hopping across. You're just only playing with your life here as you jump across from CT screens. Subroza gets the opening pick on a Sinatraa, and ShahZaM answers back. Doesn't need an op to be impactful. Hazed now the next one up close. Does have revive ready. Nice concussion will force out the slow orb. And now Sentinels realize there are a lot of people here, including Cutler, who picks up 2 more.
Yeah, 2 members left on Sentinel's drone, waiting patiently to get one and get both. They're, for all intents and purposes, it's extinguishing. Wardell's been spotted. The Hunter Fury is going to come out as well. And that's all the information that Sinatraa needed to get the best of him here. And again, that's going to open the doors, the green light, if you will, for them to swarm onto A. But they're doing so a little cautiously.
The strike being dropped. Weren't able to find anyone, but ShahZaM shows the sheriff in town. Pistols coming through. Oh, it's a little bit of a spray, and Hazed able to get that one. Sinatraa beats Subroza, though, so he'll get himself a gun.
Not able to put it to use for very long as Cutler does. He gets the round win of MOUSESPAZ cheating over to B, trying to get some info, maybe prove to be distracting. As it looks like the play is going to be a play onto A. Sinatraa holding that angle, waiting to see if he spots anyone. He's going to get smoked out. See if the dart's able to get any information. That's going to hurt. ShahZaM gets one as drone falls. Subroza not able to get another one as ShahZaM picks up another kill.
Single-handedly stopping the push there by MOUSESPAZ, and the bolt will land, and not a lot of options when the spike is out in the middle of the open here. Cutler possibly getting concussed here. Sentinels might want to go ahead and send a message, but they're going to hold the site, hold the spike. I like this play from Sentinels, and we've been waiting for a moment for Sinatraa. That was the one to kick things off. The shock bolt hitting 3 members there.
Yeah, just not a ton of options. That's certainly going to help their cause there. But again, you're outnumbered heavily if you're MOUSESPAZ. And like you said, the spike is down by A. You can just kind of watch it. Maybe he tries to make a play, but it's a suicide mission.
Getting a little bit too cheeky there. And Dephh has the right answer.
And we will. But the gap between these 2 teams is so big right now that they can afford to drop around 2, heck, even 3 before they even feel any sort of pressure. Drone getting cleaned up again. That's the gun difference there. Dephh has spotted another one up in heaven, and the spike is starting to rotate back over to B. Right now it's hanging out by mid. It looks like it's going to be met by the defenses of Sentinel. ShahZaM able to get one. Zombs, able to get another.
ShahZaM with the answer back. Only 1 member left alive here for MOUSESPAZ. Cutler doing his best with the classic, but
bomb's outside A.
Bomb's outside A. There's probably 1 too strong.
Wow, 1 mid. I just got revved. I have AK there.
Do you want to try to get aggro? Like a big play.
After the smoke, I can peek mid by myself. You guys go for play.
I'm gonna go A with him and push. I have the whole of B right now.
He's peeking.
B main. Reach B main.
Peeking.
More there.
Have to stay mid.
Drop 2ers.
Is there the slow's going to drop as well, so they have a very good idea of where they are, and this is just such a difficult site to take if you don't have that heaven advantage. But they're going to try it anyway. They're going to stack across. Drone's able to get 1. Location's going to be revealed as Wardell and Subroza clean up. Sentinels down to 2 members left, and MOUSESPAZ are able to get the spike down. They have the numbers advantage. The clock is ticking. Sentinels has everything going against them here.
yeah, I like that there by Drone. Was able to take out the tripwire and pick up the kill before trading. Entry fragger, always a difficult position to play, but nice. A little rotation there by ShahZaM, able to knock down Wardell. MOUSESPAZ trying to find their way on through. Rolling Thunder will hit one, and ShahZaM gets taken down by Subroza. Hazed, the one putting the finishing
Go
touches
towards
here.
A. Subroza somehow managing to stay alive with a very close encounter with Dephh. The Hunter Fury's going to come out. He's able to get onto ShahZaM. ShahZaM drops. There are only 3 members left for Sentinels. The last 3 standing, trying to keep their winner's bracket run hopes alive.
A revive by Hazed going to put a dent in the plans for Sentinels now. No ults left for Sentinels or MOUSESPAZ. As MOUSESPAZ gets the spike down, no one watching Heaven. Stick not able to land the shots. Hazed putting him out into a body bag. Only 2 left here for Sentinels. Going to look like a very difficult push on back for the final members of Sentinels here.
And the spike is planted. Dephh drops. Zombs hits another one onto Subroza. And Drone, the last one, putting Sentinels away and advancing here in the winner's bracket.